Welcome back to the Slide Podcast, everyone. I'm your host, Coach Aaron, and today I got Mr. Hollywood, Dylan Boyle, joining me today. What's up, dude?
What's up, Coach?
Man, how's things in Arizona been?
Things are great in Arizona. I mean, loving the weather right now. It's actually been pretty awesome. Been very delightful with us.
Delightful. Man,
Yeah.
you trying to rub it in now. You know
Yep.
I'm over here in the ice storms and snowstorms and like
Yes, sir. You know I
well,
gotta rub it in. Come on. That's
I
my
know
goal.
it. I know.
It's
Well,
about good 60 to
when's
70s over here.
yeah, 6 to 7s? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. We're trying to avoid those these days over here. So, because every time we do it, I have to do 6, 7, and
Yes, sir.
Anyway, so season started.
Yes, sir.
All right, played a tournament yet?
Yes, we actually just got done with one this weekend and we came out on top.
For real?
Yes, sir.
How many teams do you have? Like one or two?
No, it was like I think it was 8. It was a 3-day tournament. We played 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, and then the championship was on Monday.
Sweet. How'd you do?
I actually did pretty well on Sunday. I pitched. The first inning was a little bit of a struggle. I
All
did
right.
37 pitches the first inning, but after that I was like 10 pitches the rest of the innings, and I kept it to one run, and I only let up 2 hits, so it's pretty good.
Out of 37 pitches in the first inning,
Yeah,
would you load the bases up and then
yeah. So I
get
kind
out of
of
it?
walked the first guy, struck out the second guy, struck out the third guy, and then I like walked like 5 in a row.
Oh, what was going on there?
I couldn't I couldn't like throw. I was hitting the dirt a lot. I don't know. It was, or they would like keep fouling off until I would finally throw that ball forward.
Okay.
And then, so yeah, and then I somehow only let up 1 run in that inning. But yeah, I think I had all 3 strikeouts that first inning too.
Let's go, dude. All right. Now let me ask you a question because I don't know if I've ever asked you this. Are you training to be a PO in the future?
No sir.
What where are we going to see you playing in the MLB?
Shortstop, coach.
Now that's what every kid
Trust me, coach.
wants to
Hey,
play shortstop.
My glove is insane, coach.
And every coach that coaches their son belongs there before you get there. Where are you flexible, any? Are you willing to give me some utility work?
I play anywhere, coach.
All right. See, now there's going to be MLB scouts watching this video when you get older, and that's what they want to hear. So, anyway, right? So, we're about to launch Global, dude, like national.
I'm excited.
And you like cosmic baseball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Global is going to be the company that actually supplies the ability to run Global events all around the country. And
Wow.
yeah, actually, you know what? It might even be a great fit for our guest tonight. Maybe we'll talk to him about that. I don't know.
Yeah, we should let him know.
Chris, welcome to the show, man. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. How are you guys doing?
Man, we're doing good. We're doing good. Dylan's hating on me here because of the weather, but you're in Texas, so I'm sure you got nice weather too, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty nice outside right now.
Oh, that's all right. It's okay. All right, man. So Diamond Oaks Ranch. Now, this is a sports podcast, and for us to talk about a ranch on the podcast is kind of unusual. Are we talking like a ranch here where we're going to be roping, cattle? And what is Diamond Oaks Ranch?
So, I mean, fundamentally, it's really just an evolved tournament baseball, tournament softball facility that just offers an array of amenities. It has a ranch feel to it, i.e. the name, but it's just so much more than a ranch and a baseball tournament facility.
Gotcha. Okay. And tell us really quickly, where in Texas is it located?
Yeah, sure. We're in Ledbetter, Texas.
Okay.
It's positioned right between Houston and Austin.
Oh, well, perfect. There's some good cities right there to be in between too. So awesome. Well, Chris, I know we're going to talk about the ranch and all the cool stuff that you guys have done, but what's your baseball story, man? Where does your connection to the game start?
I started playing at about 7 or 8, a little bit later back in those days than the kids now starting at 5 and 6.
No
It
kidding,
just,
right?
yeah, absolutely. But just immediately fell in love with the game. Just the newly cut grass in the mornings on Saturdays, and the clay and the camaraderie, and just fell in love with the game, and played it for a portion of my life, and love it. I have two sons that play, and they love it, and it's a big part of our life, man. It's just such an incredible game for young people to learn discipline and teamwork, responsibility, consequences, and so that's why it's America's pastime, baby.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, like I tell kids this on the show all the time, Dylan. I know I've probably told you this, but baseball is probably about the closest to experience in life before you become an adult, because you're gonna fail so many more times than you succeed, and it's
Yeah.
not about I mean, there's so many life lessons inside the game, and I agree with you, Chris. So baseball's a lot different than when you and I grew up these days. So,
Yeah,
like
it sure is.
I started late, and man, we didn't even have travel. I guess I'm showing my age here, Dylan, but we didn't even have travel ball when I played. And but you know what, Dylan? People still made the MLB, so I don't even want to hear it.
That's
Anyway,
not
Chris, I
anything.
know it. I know. So Diamond Oaks Ranch. You got some history in the game. Like where does the history of this facility start?
So a business partner of mine, and I always had a dream to enhance the experience for families, for
Mm-hmm.
the baseball weekends, and just provide more amenities and more things to do. And so we dreamed up this idea of buying a large piece of land, and creating that environment where families can really enjoy each other, and it's not such a heated environment and so much hustle and bustle from field to field and facility. And we just really wanted to encompass the ability to stay on property overnight if you'd like, or stay an extended day after your couple of your games are done, and really just enjoy your family. That's really where it started, and then we decided to start putting together ideas on what amenities the market really wanted, and how it would again enhance that experience for those families on the weekends.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk some basics here. So how many fields you got?
So we started with 4 fields. They're all youth, 7U to 12U size fields.
Okay. 4 fields. That's pretty good. All natural grass.
All turf infields, and natural Bermuda in the outfield.
That's awesome.
See,
I love turf
D-
infields.
Dylan, that's all you play on in Arizona is probably turf, isn't it?
No, we have
No.
no turf.
No,
It's way too hot out here.
Well, I
yeah,
can't get real grass to grow out there. Well, I guess they can Bermuda because it doesn't need a lot. See, I'm a grass nerd too, so I got Bermuda in my front yard, and I know way too much about that stuff. So, anyway, so all right, so tell me, so what does the experience look like, Chris? Because I mean, I love the fact that you guys focus on the experience because there's probably I don't even know 3,000 tournaments ran every single weekend, if not double that. And more times than not, it's about get you in and get you out really quick, and it really doesn't encapsulate like what makes baseball so special. So, like, what does the experience look like different if I'm a team and we want to come play or hang out at this facility?
yeah, sure. I'll start from entering the gates of the property. There's a general parking area, a VIP parking area, golf cart area, and so what we imagined or we dreamed up was we wanted people, once they came in and they parked, they no longer, there was no cars, no traffic, so you park and you've either pre-rented a golf cart to navigate the property, or we have a trolley service that comes around every 5 minutes and picks everybody up from the general parking. And so as you come in, there is a all turf volleyball court, 6,000 square foot bar, pool, pavilion, entertainment center with a pool. There is 4 indoor batting cages, fully air conditioned and heated. On the adjacent side of that is a 12,000 square foot practice field for the boys to get ready for the games. Behind that is a state-of-the-art pickleball court. And then across basically the road system, I would say the golf cart trail, we have a 6,500 square foot 5-star restaurant and bar, beer garden. Inside the bar, we built, which will be the first ever launched in the state of Texas. It's the commercial version of Hit Tracks. It's called Hit Tracks Suite. And so it's just a really cool hitting simulation where the kids can go in, pick their characters that they want to be, pick what MLB stadium or college stadium that they want to play at. Yep. They can play home run derby games. They can play a traditional game. There's throwing games. And then again, outside of that is the beer garden. And then from the beer garden, you're overlooking an all-turf wiffle ball field that's set up for the kids to go out there and play wiffle ball. And behind that is a 3-foot elevated entertainment stage covered, and we'll have live music on Fridays and Saturdays. Then further onto the property, we have a couple thousand square foot merchandise boutique with basically anything you could imagine, from hats and shirts and sweaters to gloves to protective wear to bats. And then sharing a wall on that is a 3,000 square foot player lounge and arcade that's housing 2 more Hit Track suites, multiple race car driving simulators, the basketball shooting games, pinball, ton of seating areas in there, couches, high top tables, lounge areas. And then let's see, we get a little further in the property. Now we've kind of got past a couple of the fields as well. The fields kind of encompass all the amenities. And so 2 of the fields are actually cut out about 4 feet into the ground. So when you're at like the restaurant or the arcade or whatever it is over there, you're overlooking, it's recessed down 4 feet. So it's really cool. And then there's some rolling hills, so the topography is amazing. And then as you continue on the property, we have a 3-acre recreational lake that has a floating 120 foot by 80 foot kind of obstacle course water park. And then adjacent to that is a 1/2-acre swimming pond, beach sand entry with a custom 120 linear foot slide that kind of meanders through the forest and into the pond.
Holy
so those are a few of the things. Oh, I have not mentioned some of the cooler things of it.
Oh
so
my God.
We have we have lodging we have 26 separate lodges right now, cottages as I call them, that accommodate up to about 126 guests. And then I have 2 existing buildings on property that we're getting ready to retrofit as boutique hotels that will accommodate another 32 hotel rooms, which will bring in probably overnight another 120 guests that can stay on property, a little boutique spa for the moms, and then like a 600 square foot CrossFit gym. That covers a lot of it. It's on 182 acres. So we have a 2-mile guided horseback trail, several electric bike and regular bicycle trails, hiking trails everywhere, 9-hole disc golf course. Trying to think what else. There's probably a bunch of things I'm missing. Oh, some other really cool aspects of it. So on property in the restaurant, the beer garden, and inside the lodging, there are respectively 32 televisions that are tied directly to live streaming of all of the games going on. So at any time you can be in the restaurant, the bar, the beer garden, and actually be watching the games that's going on right now. And then, like, say you're having a rough morning as a dad, and I'm not going to make the early game. Well, you can just hang out on the couch and watch your kid play on the big screen inside your room.
Oh,
That's
no.
crazy.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
One of
All
my
right.
pretty
Texas,
cool.
bro.
For real. Like, I don't even know where to start. How long have you guys been open?
So I bought the property 4.5 months ago, and we are 2 weeks out from grand opening.
You have all of that done?
In 4 months.
How is that even
About 4.5.
Oh, well, yeah, give him another 15 days. I mean, come on now. Like,
So
this must be like one of those home makeovers where they like totally rebuild the whole house in like 24 hours or something.
yeah,
Like,
pretty close. When
wow,
I left,
that's
when I left
insane.
early, when I left earlier to try to get a better signal for this, when I was leaving, there was like, I would say worst case scenario 70, maybe 80 guys still out there banging, getting it done,
Wow, that's
running a million
good.
different directions.
So tell me, like, all right, the amenities is incredible, and so holy, there's some Dylan. I hope you got your questions ready, but I just want to get this. So now, if I work for USSSA or I work for
Yeah.
Perfect Game, do I reach out to you guys to hold an event there, or are you guys hosting your own events at the location?
As of right now, we will be running a vast majority of our tournaments through some relationships we have with Perfect Game on the baseball
Okay.
side. And on,
Mm-hmm.
on the softball side, we'll be running them through UFSA.
Okay. Sweet. And like, dude, I'm gonna like a week long event there. Like there's some of these events being held week long, but they're not in these destination kind of places. And like, holy cow! Like I'm thinking, all right, if I was going to build a complex, all right, you got to have something for the moms and the dads, right? You got to have visibility to the games, access. Nobody can be in front of me when my baby's batting, and then the feral kids, right? So if you really want to make the mom happy, you have something for the siblings to occupy their time. Holy, like you've, I mean, you guys have checked all the boxes. Did you do a lot of research like prior to like 5 months ago as to what you wanted to do?
So, in all fairness, I do own some other facilities, and
Okay,
so
okay, all right, okay,
I've been navigating these waters for a few years
okay.
as to what the demands look like, what the consumer really wants. So that it did help create a easy path for us to lay out and design really what the customer would like.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what he's really missing. Dylan, is he missing anything?
Not really, but I do have a question though. So
Yeah.
like when you were
Sure.
younger, has this been your dream ever since you were younger just to make your own baseball complex for like kids like my age?
I would not say it's my dream, but I will tell you that my love for the game has always been really consistent. And when my firstborn son, who is 11 now, was born, I had just finished building a baseball field in our backyard for him as his
Oh wow.
birthday gift. So
Okay.
I've always
That's
really had
amazing.
a fascination with building baseball fields and watching the happiness that comes from it with these. I mean, the kids are my priority, but we want the family, the siblings, the parents. We want them to have a really great time as well. And so, having these other facilities and now building quite a few fields in the past, we've really gotten good at it. And so I think we're starting to deliver something that not only is unique, but really will create incredible memories that a lot of folks may not have ever had.
Very true. I mean, a good baseball tournament, and this sounds, I don't mean this to sound tongue in cheek, but a good baseball tournament can change a kid's life. I mean,
100%.
just because kids just want to feel appreciated. They want to feel valued. They want to feel like their opinion counts. And Like, man, you can do some amazing things through the game of baseball. And so, speaking of that, obviously, like you mentioned, as you were kind of walking us through, like when you guys got started with it, but the environment of baseball and youth specifically has dramatically changed over the course of, I feel like, just a handful of years. Like, I don't remember it being this way. Like, what do you guys see out there, Chris, in Texas? Is it similar, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, the pace in which everything is moving now, the age that the kids are starting select baseball, the demand on these young kids, it has definitely, it's definitely evolved over the last 5 to 6 years, and at leaps and bounds.
Yeah. I mean, the technology is honestly, we can't. I don't feel like we can keep up with technology with just baseball. I mean, these kids unfortunately have a stat for everything. And Dylan, does that weigh on you a lot? And be honest, like you can say no, but like, I mean, how many stats do you personally keep up with of yourself?
Well, honestly, I like to just like keep track. Like for me, stats, honestly, like I don't really care for my stats. I care how I help the team.
Okay.
Like, so like if I have to get myself out to like let the team like score, I'd do that. But if I had to keep track of stats, I'd usually keep track of my average and then my hits and stuff, my ERA.
Yeah. You know, I think hits with runners in scoring positions important. You know, there's definitely stats, but man, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, Chris, though, like the pressure. The reason I started this show was because the season prior to me starting this show, man, I had parents climbing a fence. Now, listen, I coached 6U at this time. I had parents and coaches threatening to fight myself and like my coaches during a game. And it was all based on a call that the umpire made that they didn't agree with, yet they took out their frustrations on us. And like, it's insane stuff. I mean, the benefit now to Diamond Oaks Ranch is I don't got to deal with that mess, right?
So this is what I would say to that. I would say from a foundational standpoint, parents just love their kids so deeply. And so when you mix in competition with that, it can certainly create some emotions that might not necessarily have occurred, but in that environment. And so my real goal, and I would say our team's real goal, is to mitigate as much of that pressure and emotion by removing a lot of outside elements that could be adding on to why they feel that way. Having to rush across town to get to a game, we want to remove all of that pressure and anxiety and just say, look, be here, be present with your kids, love on them. You get to watch them play baseball. And my hope is that the environment that we're creating will mitigate a lot of that negative emotion that can come into play. And it is more of an environment of we're here to compete, but we're here to love on each other and enjoy each other.
Yeah, so my last 3.5 years, I worked for the Savannah Bananas, and I ran the youth banana ball tournaments, and giving people the upfront notice of saying we're not going to deal with any BS here, and really putting that up front. And I ran those tournaments. We had 70 something teams in one event, 65 in another, and honestly, I've never seen. Now, granted, we're playing a different sport, and it invites the weird, crazy stuff. But I think telling parents up front, like this is how our environment works. Like honestly, sometimes if you just set the temperature beforehand, preheat the oven a little bit, like it'll work out really well. And I think honestly, what you guys are doing, like invites people to relax. Like you said, they don't have to worry about running errands. They don't have to worry about where what this kid is like driving me crazy for something. Like you guys have everything covered. I mean, Dylan, you gonna tell your team they need to go play there, right?
Yes, sir. Like if we ever play, like say we gotta play in Texas, I'm like, hey, coach, I know the right spot.
Yeah. Like now, your tournament calendar. Where do people go to see what events that you guys may be running up and coming? Because Dylan may want to go out and look for something to come play there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so the baseball tournaments are on Perfect Games website, and they're
Okay.
also on our website, diamondoaks.org. And
Okay.
the softball tournaments are being uploaded really as we speak. So on the USFA, I think the
Mm-hmm.
first couple weekends are posted on there, and then we'll be interfacing that with our website as well.
Yeah, I mean, you've got hooked up with two organizations that's going to keep you busy, and man, hopefully you guys can really change the environment of the game. You know, I don't think that one person can necessarily change everything, but I think if enough of us are talking the same thing, I think we can start to see some change. I
That would
genuinely
be
do.
that would be fantastic. At the core
Yeah,
of it, I tell people this all the time. It's a game. It's a game. It is meant to be
it.
played with love. That's it.
Well, you
Sir.
know, this is stupid, Dylan. Tell me if this makes sense. But if I compare the game of baseball to you playing Monopoly, does that make sense? It's a game.
That's true.
Do you get upset when you get hammered in Monopoly because you can't
Not
buy no
really.
property? All right, same kind of same thing. You can practice and get better at those games. Have
Exactly.
smarter strategic steps, but it's still the same type of. It's still a game.
Yeah.
And I feel like oh my, you know what I asked a coach last season, Chris? No, 2 seasons ago. This was a coach that did not want to scrimmage. They didn't want to. They didn't want to show anything away. They didn't want to, anything like that. And so I asked the coach. I'm like, "Do you put your wins and losses on your resume? Like, is it that important to you that you don't want to help all of the kids get better? Like, it's unreal." I get on my soapboxes, Chris. So I'm gonna have to stop. Dylan, what other questions you got, man?
Well, okay. So like, what would you say is a big pain point to like the families at the facility, like when they go there?
Pain
At,
point
at our
there? I don't
facility,
think they have any. I don't think they have any pain points, dude. Shoot, you get a massage. What was? Yeah, like what was one of the thing? And I think I understand what his question, but what's one thing that you wanted? That what was your first priority to help with families coming to your location? Like what was
um,
like number one? Like we have to have this.
I would say definitely the restaurant / the player lounge arcade, because the restaurant gives the parents a comfortable environment to hang out and they can have meals with their kids, and the arcade player lounge gives the kids the ability to separate if they want to, have camaraderie that is different from playing, and be entertained while also giving maybe the parents a little bit of space. I think those were two of the bigger priorities, and then everything else just kind of started coming together when I was thinking, okay, well, we're going to do that here, and they just kept coming, the ideas.
I mean, like the restaurants. Like, all right, I do got to ask this, and I know we're a kids show, but you guys serve alcohol.
Yes, we have a full mixed beverage permit.
So for us adults listening to this podcast right now, go enjoy yourself. Let your kids
I,
play. Let your kids play.
I will
Go ahead.
say we were being very pragmatic about it too. At any given time during the really busy parts of the day, there will be at a minimum two armed guards on property, and one probably monitoring around the grounds. Because one, we want to first and foremost protect the kids and the families, but two, unfortunately, there can be circumstances where we got to protect people from themselves.
100%.
So we're trying to be real thoughtful about it too, so that people can feel comfortable.
Man, I think you need to invite us out and do some interviews at some events, Dylan. What you think? I think
Yeah, that'd
he
be
needs
awesome.
to. I think he needs to invite us out there.
Hey, I want to play there.
see, no, that's not how you do it, Dylan. Hold on, like you got to follow my lead. We need to experience everything. We need to see if he's really got all those games he talked about or not.
All right,
So
I'll do that first.
You
and then
never don't throw it out there like that, Dylan. Even though we both feeling the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, that's awesome, man. Like, man, the world needs more of that. You know, I mean, you know, you got the Cooperstowns, right? You've got some of these, you know, you got the Ripken experience, but I would like, to me, what you're offering and being set in nature, like that's to me like I guess because I'm older, Dylan, is that attractive to you to be like out there on this big, large property? Now you're not near the city, but I don't know if you're a city boy or not. But like you don't have to leave the facility.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I like how they have all that stuff there that you can do, and you don't have to yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you've been at Cooperstown. What'd you guys do at Cooperstown when you wasn't playing?
Well, okay, so we either went back to the bunks and hung out, or like played wiffle ball in the big grass areas, and that was about it.
All right, check. Professional like wiffle ball field done. You want to go swimming? Go swimming.
Sure.
You want to go work out, play some games? Do it. And here's the best part, Chris. I bet you it doesn't cost $30,000 to bring a team to Diamond Oaks Ranch either, does it?
No, it does not.
I'm not knocking on anybody. You know, I didn't mention who or what or anything. I'm just saying sometimes you basically have to take out a second mortgage to get a team to some of these events. So I love it, man. I think, Chris, I mean, how big is your staff?
So on facilities, I think we're going to be at I think we'll be holding around 156 people, but at any given time, it's probably 50 to 70 people on property, depending on the time of the day, and all the different, elements that are going on.
That's awesome. I mean, and that's the stat. The reason I even asked that question is you got a lot of stuff, and you got to have staff that ensures that everything is running properly. So,
absolutely,
I think it's incredible, man. Well, Chris, I think you guys have created something that's like, how close are you guys to? Oh my gosh, what's the ranch? There's another ranch in Texas that everybody plays at.
Rocker B Ranch.
Rocker B. How close are you guys to Rocker B?
Far.
Good. Well, I mean, and I don't say good because bad on Rocker B, but it gives you guys a chance to like get started as well. But plus, Rocker B's out in the middle of nowhere, and you guys are at least near like Houston and Austin, so. Well, that's awesome. Chris, give us 30 seconds. Give us your elevator speech for Diamond Oaks Ranch.
If you are looking to really have a fun family experience with far less pressure and anxiety, Diamond Oaks Ranch is your place.
I think that's perfect. Like, to me, that sells to me right there as a parent, like knowing the environment, that gets it, man. Chris, we ask all kinds of questions on this show, and we were not going to let you get off this show without asking the one question that every guest in the history of this show has been asked. And you know what? I even polled our field reporters and said, do we need to retire this question because it usually stumps everybody? And they refused, and so here it is back. And Dylan, can you set it up?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you do. You do, right? Okay. Don't just drop the question. You got to paint the landscape. Okay. All right. You want me? I'm gonna do it for you. Okay. I want you to learn because next time we do this together, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. All right, Chris.
All right.
Let's see. Bottom of the ninth. All right. You're the leadoff batter.
That one.
What were you thinking?
The cereal one. What's your favorite cereal?
Oh, you know what? Normally we start the episode with cereal, but this is the staple. All right. Okay. Bottom of the ninth. You're the leadoff batter. You're down by 1 run. You're down by 1 run. You got your cleanup guy coming in two behind you. But you got to get on base. What's your walkout song?
Oh yeah! That's a phenomenal question. What a turn! That was a 90-degree
Yeah.
click, bro.
See,
I was
that's why
processing all
that's
kinds of answers.
that's why you have to set it up, Dylan. Hollywood, you got to learn that. All right.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, all right.
Now
I'd
he's got
probably say, you know what, dude? What is the Rocky song? The big,
Survivor, Eye of the Tiger.
yeah, bro,
That's a classic. That's a classic.
for sure.
Dil-
Like I am
you
not
know
here to
that one,
mess around.
right? Dude. Dylan, what's going to be your walkout music? You got anything new this season?
Well, I kind of like the song. It's called Hot, and it's by Travis Scott and Gunna.
I've heard of those guys, but
Yeah.
can you understand their lyrics?
Yeah.
Are they rapping? Do they have a good message?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start asking kids on the show that this season is, do they have a good message?
Um,
See, you don't even know the lyrics.
it's
You don't
like
even,
a, it's
you
like
just
a
like-
hype song.
It's a hype. Okay, all right, I give you that. I give you that for walk-up music. But if you tell me you like an artist, then we're gonna talk about their lyrics. But anyway, Chris, dude, that's a perfect song, and it's a classic. I think we've had that quite a few times on the show. So, man, that was a great way to end it, man. So, Chris, tell everyone listening where they can find you guys online. So, we talked about the website, diamondoaksranch.org. What else we got out
Yeah, it's I think it's just diamondoaks.org.
there?
I
Okay,
think.
Diamond Oaks.
I think so. I hope it is.
I'll put that
and then,
it'll be in the show notes.
okay. And then Facebook, all the social media platforms. You just type in Diamond Oaks
Sweet.
Ranch, in Texas, and it's going to pop up. There's quite a bit of material that that marketing's pushed out over the last 2 months, so it'd be tough not to find it.
Yeah, I agree, because I actually was playing around earlier today, threw it in, and it was the first selection that came up. So that's always a good sign there. So that's not easy
Thanks,
to
man.
do. But Dylan, got any final remarks before we hang up this episode?
No, sir.
No? You know what? We didn't say a rabbit this episode. Well, we did. Never
We
mind.
did. We said one.
Yeah, but it's okay. Hey, you know what? We're getting better, though. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Well, that was
You
my
know,
mistake.
And from now, it's okay. Normally, they're all my mistakes. So, you know what? I'm going to give you credit for them this time. It was all your fault, Chris. It's okay. So, for our editing team that's doing the editing, it wasn't my fault this time. So, but no, Chris, I am so glad you guys found us. And I hope that, we continue to stay connected, because I want to hear stories. I want to hear how things are going. Obviously, I want to come at some point in time. My son don't even play baseball right now, but send me out there. I'll coach from the sidelines with all those other parents. So, Dylan, that'd be fun though. What if I went to the wrong side of the dugout and I yelled for the other team? Dude, you know what? I want to do that. But anyway, see, I get on these tangents, Chris. Anyway, Dylan, if you got nothing, man.
No, sir.
How can everyone is just getting to know you today? How can they find you on social media, man?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, on my Instagram, it's Hollywood_Boyle, and on my TikTok, it's BaseballBoyle5.
All right. And you're going to be sporting some cooler gear this year, part of Hollywood's attire, right?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Y'all
dude.
gonna
I am
be excited to see
psyched.
it.
Our field reporters, we got new ones. We're gonna release their names next week, and big things are coming, man. And I'm glad to have Diamond Oaks Ranch as a part of our guest catalog. And we'll definitely be in touch, because I'm gonna have to come see that place. That sounds pretty nice. Awesome. Well, look,
Absolutely.
yeah, thank you guys for listening to the show. Go like us, follow us, whatever else you call it: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, X. Did I miss something, Dylan? TikTok? I said TikTok. All the other things. Just go follow us. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon. Go tell Alexa to play the Slide podcast. All that good stuff. Go follow us. And if you know someone that should be on the show, if you know a young athlete that's got an amazing story, reach out to us. We want to have them on the show. So listen, again, thank you to Diamond Oaks Ranch for sponsoring this episode. Chris, for you being here with us. Hollywood, close us out, dude.
All right, Chris. Until next time.
We'll catch you on the slide.
Thanks for joining the action and sharing our love for the game. Now go practice your swing, or at least look like a pro in the mirror. Subscribe and follow the Slide Podcast and the Field Team on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all your favorite social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review, a thumbs up, and recommend us to every person you meet. Got a question? Drop it in your review. We might just answer it on the podcast. Keep grinding, dreaming big, and remember, there's nothing you can't accomplish. Till next time, we'll catch you on the slide.